Hello, you are welcome to Calvary Homes TV, where we educate our viewers on real estate, finance, and investments. And today we want to look at the topic real estate offers with payment plan. Real estate offers with payment plan, which means there are some real estate company when they are offering you their products, maybe lands, duplex, 2-bedroom apartment, studio, and you see them offering you different payment plans, which means in case you can't pay outrightly, in case you can't pay at once, they give you a period of time. It could be 12 months, it could be 18, it could be 24, it could be 36, and so on and so forth. That in case you couldn't pay at once, you can spread your payments over a period of time. And you are asking, is it a good thing? Should I jump at this offer? Because there's a difference between paying outrightly, paying at once, and going with the offer to pay over the time. There's usually a cost attached to it. There's a difference, always a difference. Why? Because the money they used in financing the projects, at times they had to borrow from banks, they had to borrow from financial institutions, and there's a finance cost attached to it. So, and there's a way there's a need for them to also recoup their money. So there's a difference. And the reason why they do this is so that they pay at ease. However, having said this, from your own part, as the buyer, is it okay for me to jump at this offer? That is the question. Two things I want you to consider before you jump at that offer. Number one, okay, let me quickly say this because you may be wondering, what is payment plan? Just like I said, it is you being given the opportunity to pay over a period of time, as against paying instantly, paying outrightly. If a company decides to sell a plot of land for, let's say, 10 million naira, outright payments, and you decide to spread it for 24 months, they could say at the end, by the time you calculate how much you are going to pay, the amount you are going to pay, it could be around 12 million naira, which means instead of paying 10 million naira, you will pay 12 million naira. So two things you need to consider. And the first one is, the Bible says that whoever wants to build a house should first of all count the cost. So you need to count the cost. You need to look at it. Do I have the financial capacity to meet up with this financial obligation that will be coming? Maybe it is monthly you'll be paying, or bi-monthly, depending on the plan. You are the one that knows, you are the one who sees it. So, do I have the financial capacity? Looking at other expenses of yours, looking at other obligation of yours, can my finance accommodate this? My income, is it able to finance it? And when we say being able to finance, we mean, do you have consistent, continuous, and steady cash flow? Which means, consistent means, is it your cash flow, is it in a similar way? Consistent means something happening in a similar manner, which means similar 10,000 this month, 10,000 next month, 10,000 the subsequent months. Do you have a consistent cash flow? Number two, continuous. Is it's not being interrupted? Not that maybe you are expecting your salary, at times your boss may not pay you for 2 months. If you are working in such an organization, you know that you should not go with that payment plan. Number three, is it steady, which means is it regular? It's similar to continuous, but it's irregular. So you need to consider those three. Is it consistent? Is your cash flow the income you are expecting from which you will be financing that payment plan? Is it continuous and is it steady? You need to count these costs. After you have looked at that, then you need to now look at the terms and conditions attached to this offer. What happens in the case where I exceed the day, because most of them usually give you a particular day of the month when you repay. So the moment you exceed that day, you are being fined. You need to pay a charge. There's a charge. You are being charged for that. So what happens? You need to study the terms and conditions. Study the contracts very well before you append your signature. Because the moment you have append your signature, you may not be able to revoke it. Coming back after 2-3 months, there's always a cost. Because many people complain at the end that they have been defrauded by this real estate company. We need to hear the other side of the story at times. Didn't you read it in the terms of agreements, in the deeds of agreements, in the terms of contracts? Didn't you read it? So please go through it and make sure that you are satisfied, that you will be able to meet up with the terms and conditions before you append your signature. So real estate offers with payment plan is good, it's flexible. Some of them make it flexible for you, but please make sure you count the costs. Make sure you have the financial capacity to meet up with this financial obligation that will be coming to you periodically, monthly, it could be bi-monthly, depending on the terms of payments. And the third thing is that please study the terms and conditions very well before, and make sure you are satisfied before you append your signature. Don't be under pressure. Yes, don't be under pressure. It is possible they will tell you 2 acres left, 2 plots left. Please don't be under pressure. Count the costs. Look at your finances. Make sure you are satisfied before you append your signature. I think with this, I've been able to educate you a little bit about real estate offers on payment plan. Until we meet in our next video, please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we release a new video. And if you have any thoughts, comments, or questions, you can come down in the comment section below and ask your question or share your thoughts. Thank you.